And the developers quickly found out that people didn't necessarily want to go back to the same property all the time. So that the birth of exchanges happened, and there was a company in Indianapolis, it's now Resorts Condominium International. They started out of their garage, and they started matching people up to go to different resorts. There was like 45 resorts. There wasn't that many, and that was the beginning of how the exchanging started. And I think they just used, in their stories, they said they just used 4x5 cards in a shoebox. And they basically started the exchange business, and developers quickly found out that people liked that. In fact, it turned out from when they did the surveys, 75% of the people were buying because they wanted to be able to exchange. Well, since then, there's been two main organizations that have grown. One is Interval International, and the other one's RCI, Resorts Condominium International. And what they do is they bring developers into their organization, and they basically facilitate the trading of timeshares between individuals.
In other words, if I had a timeshare,
yes,
and I bought my timeshare in San Diego or Hawaii or something, and I've been there 3 years in a row, and I've decided I'd like to go to France.
Exactly.
I could do that?
Well, you can't trade a Motel 6 for a castle in England, but it's but pretty much like for like. If you're flexible in what your requirements are, and if you have a pretty good property, meaning it's in a high season and it's something someone would want, you pretty much can go ahead and deposit your week, and that's the terminology they use. You actually deposit your week, and then you can take a week out.
Like a bank.
That's like a bank. It's not a one-for-one. You put it in, you take somebody else's, and then they take that other person and give that to somebody else.